Hi and welcome back. It's Ruth here with a pop-up box number 2. We enjoyed making the first one so much we thought we'd come back again. So welcome back if you were watching or have seen the first one. So I had a quick rifle through some of my one sheet wonders that I've not used, and look what I found. I found this beauty. Oh, gorgeous. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to grab out Purple Posy because this is such a beautiful colour, and we really are missing not having the ink pad for this, but you know, we've got all this lovely cardstock we can play with, so let's do it. Okay, so as promised, I'm going to do the inches version of the box that I have just made, so that you guys who like using inches have it ready. Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome. If you do have questions, please do comment. If you're watching this on the live, you'll be able to see the live little rectangle with the word live in it. If you can't see it, it means that this was recorded earlier and you're watching the replay, so welcome as well. Thank you for popping in. Okay, so without further ado, let's see if we can figure this out. So I think we can do this by scoring at 2 1/4 and then 5 1/2. No, there, 5 1/2. I was doing 6 1/2 then. 6 1/2. Just reading my measurements. 8 1/4. And then 11. Oh, I can't think of anything better to do than craft on a soggy afternoon. You know what, you're so right. Okay, I think 1/4 inch is probably a little bit too small. If you've got the space for a little bit extra, I'd say give yourself, oh, I don't know, cut it at 11 1/2 inches. Give yourself 1/2 inch to stick the glue with. All right. Hi Liz. Oh, you're watching at Laura's. Have you picked up her car? Hi Laura. This is great. Okay, so then cut this down to 5 1/2 inches, and then cut this one to 2 3/4. Actually, you barely need to cut it at all, really, because 2 3/4 is roughly 7 centimeters. So I don't know if my blade is actually going to do it. Oh my goodness, it did. Look at that. Look how good our trimmers are. It can cut that amount off. Wowzers. Right. Pretty good. They got stuck in traffic. Oh no. Right, so 2 3/4. There we go. Well, you know, what else am I going to do apart from cooking tea? Well, it's only 4 o'clock here, so not cooking dinner just yet, although I have no clue what we're going to have for dinner. I did chicken curry last night. So I should be shouting these out loud, shouldn't I? 2 3/4, 5 1/2, 8 1/4, and then 11. And then cut it 11 1/2. 1 AM. Jacqueline. Hee. Right. So if you're new to my live, please do say hello and roughly where you're from in the world. It's great to have you with me. Hi Martina. Well, you guys who were here on the first video, you guys can probably make this along with me now. Come on. Get your cardstock out. I know that a few of you have got one sheet wonders that you've done and not done anything with. stamped one, sheet wonders, that is. Of course, you can use designer series paper. You don't have to use stamped, you know, like I'm doing. You just use whatever you have. I think definitely having a prototype, having done it once, it can give you ideas for how to improve the next time. So I'm going to plan out how I'm going to stick these pieces a little bit better by looking at what I've got here. So, right, so I've got this design here, and I think it would be nice to carry that design sort of from top to bottom like that. Does that make sense? So I think I'm going to do that. And then I've then also got, I can carry through, I can stick a design in this section here, and here, and carry that through to the inside panels there. How fun is that? And also actually carry it down to the bottom, this section here. Okay, so it is worth doing, having a play and doing a bit of a prototype and seeing how you go. Right, so the panels obviously do not need to be cut at 2 3/4. They can be cut at 2 1/2. So I've got to think multiples of 2 1/2 inches. So 2 1/2 plus 2 1/2 is 5. Plus another is 7 1/2. So I'm going to immediately just cut down this to 7 1/2. So that I don't get myself in a muddle. So cut that section off. Oh, see you later, Liz. Okay, and then I'm going to cut this here 2 1/2. 2 1/2. And I'm going to put that on top. 2 1/2 there, like that. Okay, and set that aside. So I'm going to go, so 1, 2, 3 layers. So hopefully this time I'm not going to get myself in a muddle. Oh, what have I done? Oh, pants. Oh, I've already made a mistake. Oh, poops. I've cut that too thin. Oh no. Oh, that was, I've missed off 1/4 of an inch. Okay, I'm going to cut 1/4 of an inch off here. And I'll stick it together. Okay, right. Focus, Ruth. Because I need 2 of these, don't I? Actually, I'm going to turn it around because it's easier to manipulate it this way. I bet you all saw me do it, didn't you? Right, so that's going to be part of that section. Okay, I need another 2 1/2. I'm not going to make that mistake again. 2 1/2, not 2 1/4. Right, okay. So I'm going to leave that, put that together over there. Right, these two have got to go together. Two and a half. Oh, come on. 2 1/2. Okay. 2 1/2. Two and a half. Okay. You know what I'm going to get is I've got some washi tape I can stick those together with. So this is when I dig out, and don't tell me you haven't got this. We've all got ugly washi tape, haven't we? We've all got the washi tape that, you know, is not our favourite. So pull out the washi tape that's not your favourite. Actually, I don't have many washi tapes. It's not my favourite anymore. And I'm just going to do some, you know, some fixing. You don't have washi tape at all. You've got tons of washi that are just okay. Oh, all right then. Maybe it's just me then. But sometimes when with the Stampin' Up washi tape, you have to buy it in packs. Sometimes they don't just come individually. And I recently bought some, and it was just one of them that I really liked. So right, there we go. Okay, just fix that. Ta-da! There we go. Right, let's trim this up now. I'm going to put it on the bottom because I'm hoping that me holding it all together will help. So 2.5. Two and a half. There we go. Right. You saw it here, folks. Ruth messing up and then trying to fix it again. Put my washi away. Wow, this is a great way to use up a one sheet wonder because I've only got that bit left. Right, I'm going to keep these separate. Right, I'm just going to do my little bit of penciling so that I know what's happening. So this is useful to do. You've got to figure out which bit is going to go on the back. So there's my little tab there. That's going to go there. So that's the bit that's going to stick to the back. That's going to go on the back as well. So I'm just going to close that down. Right, so then just, you know, it's that whole measure twice, cut once, you know, plan twice, cut once. So if we go A, B1, and then, no, sorry, B2, no, B1. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying. Basically a flower there and a flower there, a flower there and a flower there. I work better with images. And a flower there and a flower there. Okay. Then on the inside, I said I was going to go 1, 2, 3, didn't I? So let's open this up. So I'm going to go one side of a star on there, half a star there, so that's that section. Then half a star on that side, half a star on that side. So this is 3 there. I'm going to put 3 there so I know that. That's 2, and then that's star on 3. Okay, right. Yep, I think we're there. Right. So I'm going to lay that out and lay that out. So then you just grab your pieces that coordinate. That is the most useful lesson, how to prepare boo-boo. Oh yes, of course I did it on purpose. No, I didn't actually. Oh dear. Second cup of coffee. Oh, you know what? I'm on my second cup of coffee of the day as well. I usually try and just stick to one. But this afternoon after lunch, I felt a little bit sleepy. I felt sleepy. So I had to imbibe a little bit of coffee. So I could come on here. Okay. And okay. You're on cup 6. Oh my life, Anna. I think I'd have the shakes if I had 6 cups of coffee. I tell you what, I'd have the shakes coming off. Yeah, I don't let myself get too caffeinated because when you come off it, oh my word, get the shakes. Fair enough, Anna. Okay, so that's that section done. Yeah, that's quite nice because it's kind of got a seamless sort of, well, not seamless, it's got a flow to it then. Right, so let's just pop those aside for a second. So these two here now. Now, we've got to remember that you kind of got to go the opposite. So you don't want to do that because they've got to meet, haven't they? So they've got to meet there. So that one has to go on that side and that one has to go on that side because it's meeting that way round. All right, so you just have to remember that. You've got to do it opposite to what you think you need to do it. So if in doubt, just maybe pin these together, pin the box together, put them in place and then peg them, and then, you know, you'll know for sure. You see, my fear would be that if I really got into drinking coffee, I wouldn't go to sleep. I have to be really careful not to drink coffee past a certain time. Like even now I'm pushing it a little bit because I like to sleep. Oh, I bet you did, Cindy. Right, so that's that one. And I'm going to have to stick that seam on the outside, but I will hide it with another panel. Right, so now these pieces, I want that one to go in there. Okay, yeah, that works. That one in there. And then this one in here. Oh, these colours are so pretty. They're so soft and gentle. Very, very nice. Okay, I can see you making one of these. This reminds me of a K project. Right, so we need that one to go there. And that one to go there. So I'm just going to open these up, do them in one go. Thank you, Amy. Misty Dyer. So I got to tell y'all something funny. I have the habit of saying, oh crap, or oh crap, when I mess up something. So I try saying, oh pants. Herein lies the problem. I'm from Texas. That being said, pants has a twang and it also has 2 syllables. It doesn't have the same effect as me saying it. So do you say pants? Pants. How do you say it, Misty? You see, also the funny thing is that pants in the UK is an undergarment, whereas your pants is trousers. So you're probably thinking, why is Ruth saying, oh, like trousers? Because yeah. Smeg. Oh, smeg. That's a good word too. It's sort of semi-rude, but not quite rude. Right, now I think we can stick it together. Pants. Yeah, pants. I thought it was. Hi, Priscilla. From Adirondacks. From the Adirondacks, I should say. From upstate NY. Oh, lovely. Lovely part of the world. Okay, let's get sticking. So the reason I'm doing this video, I know it's back to back with the one I've just done, which is pretty much nearly the same. This is the inch measurements. So if you want the inch measurements, you just need to go back to the, I don't know, about 2 minutes in for me cutting this. If you want the centimetre measurements, then you need to watch the other video. Dirt. Oh, you say dirt, but with a lot of emphasis. Oh, dirt. Cindy, did you just spew your coffee or your coffee? Hi from Long... Oh, we've got a few New Yorkers. Where's Janine gone? She's a New Yorker as well. New York State, I mean. Oh, that's the wrong way, isn't it? Okay, I think I'm going to glue this together first, because last time I did this last. I'm just going to get this out of the way. Welcome all. I know this is a bit early for me, so I know a few of you will still be in bed right now. But, so you'll watch this later. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there, we're getting there. Sometimes you do have to just work the card a little bit just to soften the corners on them so that they'll fold nicely both ways. Smoke and dessert. Dirt, smoke and dessert. Oh, okay. That's if it's really bad, is it? Okay, I think I'm going to try and stick these both on at the same time. Okay, everybody, I'm going in, because I think this, by putting the two together, make sure I get it the right way around. I'm hoping then I can align it all a bit better. Oh, maybe not. So with the Tombow, you do have a few seconds of wiggle room. Remember, it's, you know, card making is a hobby. It's, you don't have to be super professional about this every time. So it doesn't matter if you're just a few millimetres out or a millimetre out. Take care, Jacqueline. Ta-da! There we go. Okay. Oh, I'm happy with this. This is like beautiful because it all kind of flows now, the patterns. So it is worth just double checking. As I said, it's worth doing your prototype. And then it just makes it easier to kind of figure out where everything goes for your really nice one. Right, so I'm wondering, what about cutting out something really pretty for the middle there? Or let's have a look at the gold foils again. I don't know. What do you think? See, if you're going to be really fancy dancy, you could even have some pop-up bits that stick, that are here. That would be going really far, wouldn't it? Right, gold foil. Let's see what we've got in here. Oh, sorry, they've got a bit tangled. See, I'm wondering if I could cut some of this and use it the other way round, but right, what do we have here? That hexagon one is just perfect, isn't it? I don't know whether just to use that one again. It'll save me a load of time. The other one you might be able to use is that one, but by cutting it, like you could cut it down. Should we try that? I can see myself having to order another pack of these. So I'm just going to try to see what it would look like if that stuck out from there. No, that's a bit silly, Ruth. No. Pop that one back. This one is just perfect, isn't it? Oh, now, if the gold is a bit too in your face, you could always just use the white. And you could colour it. So I'm wondering if I coloured that purple. Oh, that would look gorgeous. That would be super pretty. Okay. And then maybe I could put something in the middle. What about I put a lovely butterfly in the centre of this and then just put a sentiment, the sentiment on that one in there. Yes, okay, let's get some little, I want some other little leaves though. I'm going to take these out. And take this one. And oh, maybe this one. Okay, right. Just gonna pop these out of the way. We have we have got that lovely, this nice little label. That could sit in there, couldn't it? I do have some spare of that purple posy card stock here. So I could stamp something on there. Let's have a look what sentiments I've got that are pretty. I'm trying to think if I've got any special birthdays or anything coming up. Anyway, I think I'll just go something simple, just a simple happy birthday. In gorgeous grape. Oh, I think this needs a bit of a re-ink. Come on. Okay. And what about butterfly wishes? We've got that beautiful butterfly, and then I'm thinking I could do some of those little smaller butterflies and have that on the sentiment. So let's... I know, your references to skirts and upskirts, Martina, is slightly alarming. Oh, really? Nearly the whole suite of Forever Greenery. Gosh, isn't it funny how something can be so popular? Oh, no, wrong one. Oh, I just thought I shouldn't have stamped these so close together. I forget that these small butterflies, I should really stamp them a bit further apart. you for bearing with me, guys. I know you're all chatting amongst yourselves. Okay, right. Okay, so I was thinking then for the, in the centre of here, I will try and make them pop up a little bit. Now, what did I use this on last time? Oh, that looks purpley enough to me. Oh yes, I used it on Blackberry Bliss yesterday, didn't I? So let's try and get some colour onto here. And a shiny baby octopus. Oh, yes, we've already had Vanessa suggest octopus, an octopi. You know what? Stuff that for a game of soldiers. I'm just going to do that. Oh, yeah. Poor baby, look at that. Hadn't quite intended it to be so dark, but there we go. That's what you do when you want to get the job done. I wasn't intending it to be that dark, but you know what? I'm just going to go for it. Oh, how gorgeous. Right, it's slightly shiny, so I envisage just like setting it aside and letting it dry. Until it's the ink is set. But look at that. That's going to look beautiful. Okay. So let's bring this piece in. So I'm just going to go around the edge. Put a little bit of colour around there. Stuff that for a game of soldiers. Yes, that's the phrase. I don't know where it comes from. Where did it come from? Right, so my little happy birthday is going to go there. But I want some gorgeous leaves. So remember that as long as it stays within this block here, so it's basically 2 3/4 by 5.5 inches, you can create something that will fit into that space. Okay, so just remember that. I'm thinking, what about let's punch out some sprigs. Oh, where's my sprig punch gone? Oh, here it is. Oh no, that's not it. Where's it gone? Oh, did have it on my desk earlier. Oh, it's behind things. Actually, I'm thinking I'd like a little bit of green in there. I'm going to get the hair pizzazz. And I'm thinking, to make my life easier, what I'm going to do is actually cut 2 of these as my backing, and I'm going to hide all the sticking of the pieces behind this backing. Whew, I'm getting warm. Anyone else warm? Oh, well, I've got this out, just because I can. A little detail on there. Right, so these get folded in half. You think you're going to put your Victorian lady with on her zebra on a card like this? You know what? That would look extraordinary. For those of you who don't know Label Mail, Martina, she has a fascinating collection of stamps. She's got one with a Victorian lady sitting on a zebra, as you do. It's so quirky, it's great. Right, I'm going to turn that over, and I'm going to stick some of these green leaves onto here. I'm going to get my tear tape again, I think. I'm just going to put loads on the back. It's a shame it's gold on the reverse. What, of these? You mean you prefer it to be something else? Oh, now, do you think should I stick with the gold or not? Actually, I will stick with the gold. What I'll do is I'll put some gold thread underneath the butterfly to bring the gold all together. Right, someone else asking a question. Was that Esther? Esther's never heard Stuff It for a Game of Soldiers. Maybe I've made it up. Oh, someone Google it. I'm sure it's an actual thing. Or maybe I've combined phrases. Right, I'm just using this as a guide so that I know not to go beyond that, the perimeter. Oh no, I want green ones first, don't I? Right, I want that there. The green one there, like that. Another green one there, like that. And then like that. So it is important when you're making cards like this that you need to understand the mechanism so that you're not then creating stuff that are going to get in the way of the mechanism. So that one's there. Let's get this one. Oh, that's not quite sticking, but this is when I wish I was an octopus and I had more hands. Right. I think I'm going to trim this one. So I'm going to just trim that one there. So that leaves that long stem on that one in case I need it to stick. So I think it would just be nice to have, I don't know, let's have a look at it first. Oh, actually, no, it'd be nice to have that one peeking out there. And that one peeking out the bottom. Right, there we go. So then we can take these two pieces and hide all the mechanisms behind this piece. So, good amount of glue. Ugh. Don't flip over. And we'll stick that one on there. Hi, Dan. Welcome. Right, so that's all stuck down. Yes, you could sew some extra arms onto me, Cindy. Right, so that has then got to stick inside that section there. Ah, this is going to be fun. Right, so bit of glue there, bit of glue there. Then put that on the inside. Oh, this is going to be fun. Because I've got to make sure that... Oh, oh, actually, I think Barry did this one at a time. Oh, right, okay. So if you fold one going one way and fold... Ah, there we go. Right, so you just got to get your hand in there. If you hold that there... Yeah, that works. Okay, so you just got to fold one to one side and then make sure that both sides has got equal amounts there. Can you see? There we go. You just got to kind of do it and then go for it and hope for the best. Yay, there we go. Right, so that sticks out like that. Now, if you were really clever, you could have hidden the mechanism first before putting your panels on. But there we go. So just check that that all folds in nicely. Yep, nothing's getting creased. Yeah, that's fine. Right, let's work on this now. So I'm thinking, what about a little bit of green from the butterfly like that? Let's cut some more green leaves. You realise I have to make one of these now? Yes, Jacqueline, but go to bed first. Jacqueline, it's late. I watched Berry make this. Berry? Sarah Berry. Did she make one of these? Oh, Barry. Yes, I'm completely inspired by Barry. Do you mean Barry? Cheryl? Yeah, I watched Barry do it as well. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, you did mean Barry. Yes, no, that's who I saw do it. It came up on my feed and I was like, I was going to bed, and you know that kind of like late night YouTube, you just check on YouTube, just see who's done what, you know, and it popped up and I was like, oh my word, that's amazing. So, yeah, totally inspired by Barry from Mitosu Crafts. So please do go and have a look and see what he did with this. But he, in turn, was inspired by, forgotten her name, the lady who, Esther, who's the lady that we always get muddled up with, Pip Topman, but loves cats? I've forgotten her name. Esther, help me out, please. She's going to watch this and she's going to laugh at me. I've got a charm on my scissors that she made with the... Where can we see Barry? Mitosu Crafts, Janine. Mitosu Crafts. Yes. Right, I want to bring in a little bit of gold. So I'm thinking, what about some of that lovely thread? That gold thread. Thanks, Esther. Yeah, I will put the link. Don't worry, guys. I will put the link because I messaged the guys and said, I promise I will send people to your channel. So I will. What die is this? This is not a die. This comes from the gold laser foil card. You know the gold stuff that the name is so long that I always forget what it's called. Hold on, bear with. Oh, well, on the packet it says something different. It says Forever Gold Speciality Designer Series paper. But it's not that. In the back of the catalogue, it's not called that at all. It's like the gold laser cut foil stuff. But I dunked it into gorgeous grape. Literally, just... Oh, I'm running out of leaves. I need no more leaves. This sprig punch is really good at getting little pieces out of scraps that you didn't think you had the space for, but you actually really do. Because look, watch this. So if you haven't got the sprig punch, you need it. Ruth's new shiny love. Yes. It's the gold foil. This is so much fun, guys. I can't tell you. I owe Barry a huge thank you for introducing me to this. Okay, there's a lot of sticky. Ooh, I put a bit too much sticky on there. I think, you know what, I cut out 2 of these, didn't I? So I'm going to go ahead and actually just... Ooh, do I want to stick that down now? Or do I do the gold? I think I might do the gold thread next. Okay, so I need to put the dimensionals where they're going to be hidden by the butterfly. No, I made a mistake. That's wrong. Okay, you know what? I've just thought of a way out of this. Okay, forget I did this. Just rewind. Rewind 2 minutes in your head and pretend you didn't see me do this. I've got an idea. Watch out, everybody. She's got an idea. Right, forget that. Let that dry off to the side. What you do is you get your butterfly, you turn it over, then you pop your dimensionals onto the back of the butterfly. And then let's see if I can squeeze another one in there. Yes, the more space you can have with sticky on, the better. So I'm going to stick one in the middle. Oh, goodness me, I'm hot. I'm going to take a layer off. It's like it's been raining today and I'm looking out my window and it is misty, but I'm hot. Okay, then get your gold thread and you have to unspin it. I feel like, what's it, Rumpelstiltskin. You know Rumpelstiltskin, you know the story. Open a window. No, my window, to open it, I have to climb across the table that I'm working on. To open the window. It's alright, I feel better now. Okay, and then I'm doing the opposite of Rumpelstiltskin here. I'm like taking the thread apart. There we go. Hi, Deborah. Okay, so unspin, unspin. Pull it apart. There we go. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you make a mess. It doesn't matter. Okay, you actually want it to be quite messy. Right, I'm just going to give my hands a little bit of a clean. No, Martina, no. The weather is really muggy. It's it's like almost like tropical. You know, that kind of, you know. where's my so my little tip, when your hands feel really sticky, use your embossing buddy. That's better. Okay. Oh, yes, it's close. It's very close today. We call it muggy. Well, I say muggy. I don't know where that word comes from. Okay, so take off all the backings. So you've got pure stickiness going on here. Again, get some thread and rumple it up, throw it on, and then just kind of like keep piling it on. We want it nice and messy. And then, like these longer strands, I like to grab a longer one and then just flip it back onto something. So if there's like big bits, you can come back. Just bring them in a little bit. And you should be able to find like a little sticky spot that you can, it will still stick. Okay, right. Yes, it's like bird's nest. Yeah. Artistic bird's nest soup. Made of gold. Okay. Right, so you're going to need extra adhesive on that now because most of that is covered up. And I don't want to put more dimensionals because I've already got a lot of dimension going on here. So I don't want to add, so let's just use the wet glue. Hold it, hold it. Yeah, maybe like that, Martina. Okay. So then I want this butterfly to stand up a little bit. So I'm just going to fold. Can you see I'm folding the wings back a little bit? A little bit. I'm creasing it now. Okay, and then I just want to put some glue on that part there. Just a tiny bit. So with this wet glue, you almost put it on and take it back off again because you don't need a lot. And then just put that right over the top of the one that went before. And hold it, hold it, hold. Oh no, don't move it, Ruth. Okay, hold it and don't move. It's pouring in Florida. Welcome everybody. Oh, we've got 42 of you watching. That's amazing for this time of the day. Thank you everybody. Right, so there we go. That's the piece that's going to stick on there. I've also just remembered that I had butterflies to stick on down here. So I'm just going to stick those on. This is a very posh card for somebody. My mother's birthday has passed, so this won't go to my mother. Oh, I do have my birthday coming up, but that won't be for till July. Maybe it can be for her. I don't think she's watching right now. There we go. Look at that. Can you see the flies in there? Right. So now we need to create a little mechanism for this piece. I just need my circle punch. So if you're wondering how much card this is all taken up, I have used pretty much nearly 2 sheets of the purple posy cardstock and then the sheet that I stamped. So about 3 sheets of cardstock and some like miscellaneous pieces that, you know, scrap pieces that you can cut the leaves and yeah, the leaves out of. And what else? Oh, some of the gold, this gold stuff. But if you've got pretty dies, you can create this yourself. You don't necessarily have to have the gold foil. Obviously, it's just handy. And I do recommend the gold foil if you do not have a die cutting machine, but you do love all those really delicate leaves and things, then I do recommend it because, you know, to cut this out by hand, whew, you'd be there for a long time. So, oh, you'll make it for your mum's 87th birthday. Oh, you know what? Yes, that would be a special. Now, Cheryl, was it Cheryl? Was it Cheryl that won a card? Have I got the right Cheryl? I'm sure I announced that Cheryl won a card the other day. I'm going to have to go back and, oh dear. Oh, yours is on the 18th, is it Kay? Oh, Kay, didn't I, oh, you like purple as well, don't you? I know, Ruth is collecting thumbs. She has my... Yeah, this is when I need your thumbs in real life to help me stick stuff down. Yeah, it could make a really gorgeous anniversary card. Yeah, really lovely. Right, after this, I have got to work. I've got a commission. A friend of mine contacted me the other day to commission a retirement card for somebody. So I have got that on my to-do list. So I'll probably film it and then release the video after I know the lady's had it, just in case, because she probably doesn't watch me, but I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise. So now I've just thought I should perhaps have used the tear tape for this because the gold foil is a bit shiny. But anyway, I'm just going to hold this here for a few seconds and try and read some comments. I just come to my craft room to copy your cards from last night, but now I'm watching Ruth. Oh. We'll need to try to make 2 with butterflies for myself. Yes, Janine. Yeah, you like butterflies, don't you? Okay, let's see if this works. Yay! It does. And you just get like this hint of the gold inside, just a little hint, which is nice. And then you've got all that lovely, can you see that? Oh, that's sweet, Janine. Right, there we go. So this is another thing you can do with your one sheet wonders. Look, see those go together. There we go. So if you want to see the previous one, this one was done in centimetres. But just check that video for the centimetres and this video for the inches. You like the gold thread? It is, it's lush, isn't it? And I think a lot of crafters, you know, generally have thread, don't they? I've got a whole box of thread and I've probably got gold thread and bits and pieces. So, you know, if you haven't got this pin-up one, don't worry about it. Just use whatever you've got at home. And it just creates this lovely kind of ethereal effect. I'm almost wondering whether I should have done that a little bit on the skew. I'm not sure about it being right in the middle now. But maybe I could add another little butterfly. But anyway, I've got 3. There's 3 on there. I'm just realising I'm wearing a purple posy top. Don't forget the white panels at the back. Yes, so if you want to make the back extra special to write on, oh, I do actually, because I've got my seam going through there. And just pop your, just needs a bit of a clean. I've got glue on that. Somehow must have transferred. Okay. See if I've got a thicker piece. Oh yeah, angel hair would be perfect. Oh, that's sorry you're feeling emotional, Christine, but that's really good to hear though. That's really good. Just be gentle on yourself. Go and do something creative. Have a cup of tea. Oh, actually, your spare butterflies could be stuck on the back as well. Or you could stamp, you know, if you want to carry that whole theme through, you can do that. I know some people really love, you know, just carrying the theme right through to the envelopes and all that kind of thing. Right, where's my little butterfly? There we go. I've got a couple here spare. May as well use up these little pieces. Oh, I've got black Earl Grey tea, slice of lemon. Lovely. Good. Yep. I think sometimes when you're in that kind of very heightened emotional state, you just really appreciate simple things. You know, it's great. Good. Right, now to make sure that these flop down, I'm just going to burnish these again. That's it. There we go. Phooey, right. Just over an hour. But I think well worth it if you're making a special card for somebody. Well worth the time. There we go. There we go. I'm just laughing, Christine. Not many people call me Ruthie. Just going to score that. Right, gonna love you and leave you. I might come back later for a one sheet wonder because I've just used 2 up now, haven't I? I've got more to create. Right, take care, guys. Lots of love to you, Christine. Have a lovely afternoon, and lots of love to you all out there as well, and lots of love to anybody who's struggling at the moment. I hope that watching me brought a little bit of light and joy to your day. Okay, take care everybody. Bye.